All right, and we are now joined with Ron Machusi from the Village of Lytton. Thank you so much for joining us today, Ron.
Well, thanks for having me, Dana.
So today we're talking about the wildfire debris removal process. Can you tell us a little bit about this program and why was it put into place?
Yeah, it's as you can imagine, we have a complex situation here. We have a village that was, the village property was destroyed, many homes, businesses, and so the cleanup is not trivial in that you have asbestos, you have, maybe in the industrial built areas, something a little, some contaminants that have to be handled properly, carefully. The whole village itself is, of course, is built on a First Nations village. People have lived in that area for 10,000 years or more, and these are multiple layers of complexity, meaning that when you clean it up, you need qualified professionals and contractors who are aware of the, WorkSafe BC, safe handling of the material. Recognize that the site needs to have monitors to ensure that if the soil is disturbed, if there's any artifacts or culturally significant things, that they could be dealt with properly. And of course, just dealing with the fact that you're dealing with debris that is has asbestos on it. So all those things had to be done right. We also had a situation where only about 47 homes were insured. That meant there was, another 50, 60 that weren't. And yet, with that, material on the ground, those sites had to be cleaned up as well. And so we really had to marshal a lot of different groups. The Red Cross is coming in to help because, normally after events like this, governments, federal, provincial, don't fund
Mm-hmm.
insurable loss. And because you could buy fire insurance, the homes without insurance were insurable losses. Really, the province had to work with NGOs like the Red Cross to come up with a way to, and the insurance industry to clean up the whole village. Because the last thing we wanted was, a bunch of areas cleaned up, but your neighbor's not cleaned up, and so now debris
Mm-hmm.
may blow onto your property and recontaminate. So it's been taken a while to coordinate that. I mean, it's not as easy as going in with a backhoe and a dump truck and just scraping it off and throwing it away. I mean, there's a lot of layers. So it's taken a while, but I think we're pretty much ready to start rolling. On the insured contractors are now ready,
Okay.
uh, and the monitors are going to be in place through the Kumsheen Heritage Committee and help coordinate the monitoring. And so I think, it's been a while. Though the weather hasn't been helpful.
Mm-hmm.
The roads were destroyed. It's
Yeah.
a lot of material to haul
A
away.
lot of challenges.
Not a cheap, not a cheap fix for any of that.
Mm-hmm. So, what is the process for homeowners to take?
Well, I think there's if you're insured, then I think the first thing you do is, contact your insurance company, and people have, and the insured people will be, the insurance industry has gone out and gotten contractors who are qualified and will be able to start removing debris fairly soon. If you're uninsured, that's taking a little longer because the village had to go out and get its own qualified professionals, people who understand how to do this job, and a contractor or contractors to remove the debris from the uninsured sites. So we're asking people that are uninsured as well as people who may be underinsured. And that's a bit of a gray area because nobody really knows if they're underinsured until everything is
Yeah.
kind of cleaned up. So what we've asked people to do, and this parallels what you're seeing in the whole TNRD area, where the TNRD itself is Thompson Nicola Regional District is coordinating, is to we'll be going online with an application form, and we hope to be in the village and in sites maybe Kamloops, Chilliwack, wherever people that don't have insurance may be right now, to help them fill out the forms and really try to get a sense of two things. One is we need the forms filled out, or we can't access your property. And if you want us to clean it up, you'll need to access your property, or else you'll have to clean it up yourself at some point. And secondly, to get a sense of what the costs are and what kind of shortfall is for the uninsured or underinsured. So we have
Mhm.
insured, uninsured, and underinsured, and we really that's the big unknown right now. So we're asking people to at least apply so we can get some information and then try to work with the NGOs in the province to see what could be done.
And what type of message would you like to relay to people that are waiting for this work to be done?
Yeah, I think that we've posted on site a number. I wish I had it with me. I don't have it on site a number, and people could call and at least start the process by giving us your name and where you are, and then we're going to try to say move into the community or into other communities and be able to help people fill out the form. So the first thing they could do is call the number, either the village office or the number on our website.
All right, Ron, thank you so much for your time today.
Okay, thank you very much.